Hi, this is Chinta Torpy of Chinta's RV Vegan Kitchen, only I'm no longer doing it in an RV. We have been able to get ourselves a home. And so let's just begin. We're going to be doing Italian dunk biscuits. Dunk as in you can dunk them in hot spaghetti sauce or any kind of sauce you want. And just to give you a quick introduction, this is what they should look like when they come out. And my lighting is not the best in here. I'm seeing that right now. Oh well. What else is new? Okay. All right. Anyway. To begin with, I've got everything already packaged together. We're going to start with our red bowl, or the bowl. And guess what, guys? I got me a gimbal. So you don't have to put up with me anymore. Hopefully. We shall see. Hopefully you're able to see everything that's going on down here. Let me try that a little farther down. That might work. Okay, so this morning we're going to be going through an Italian dunk biscuit. Great for spaghetti sauce. And we're going to start off with our flour. Now I like to take flour and I get the whole wheat and I get bread flour and I layer it so that when I scoop it with a spoon to fill the cups, I already have a good mixed batch. And we're going to start out with 2 cups of flour this morning. 2 cups. Cups. I've already put 2 cups of flour in here. I'm trying to make this in 10 minutes. 2 cups of flour. And then we're going to do 3 tablespoons of baking powder. Not teaspoons. You remember me, I get tumbled up over words. 3 teaspoons. Now you can either use this brand, no aluminum, or this brand, no aluminum, no sodium. So we're using the Rumford's, the red can. And now we're going to be adding the really special things that make this Italian mix so great. And in this bag I have 1/2 cup of basil. 1/2 cup of basil. I have, not 1/2 cup, 1/2 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon basil. Let me get my words right. 1/2 teaspoon Italian seasoning. 1/2 teaspoon minced onions. We have 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder. 1/2 teaspoon onion powder. 3/4 teaspoon of Freeze Dried Chives. Now this, you're going to put the chives in the palm of your hand and you're going to take your thumb and you're going to smash it up till it turns into a powder. And then you're going to put it into your dish, okay? So that's all already in this bag. So that's great. So now we're going to go ahead and whisk this together, or use a fork, whichever one you have. If you don't have a whisk, use a fork. I'm going to stir it up really good. Best we can. And now we're going to do the secret ingredient, which is going to be frozen country crock, but it's going to be grated. So let me get that out here for you. Grated country crock. The reason why you freeze it is because there's a really good reason for why you freeze it, because it's going to go through the grater like really hard. And 1 stick, we want 1/2 stick, which is 4 tablespoons, okay? So use your markers on the package and find 4 tablespoons and kind of mark it out with something, 1/2. Now we're going to grate it, and we're going to grate it right into the bowl. You know me, I make lots of noise. My husband's like, do you do anything quiet? I said, no, we don't. Okay, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing in here. Okay, I'm going to grate this all the way down. My hands are getting tired. Okay. Just keep grating till you get to that halfway mark, so you know you've got 4 tablespoons. Well, that looks pretty good, don't you think? I think so too. Okay, so we're going to stop with that right there. I'm going to try to take our fork and kind of scrape out what's left inside here the best we can. Not going to be easy. We'll do our best. Set that aside. And now we're going to just, it's time to get on the old gloves. So let me get the gloves on so we can do this right. Now right now we're just going to dust it all together, and it's going to remind you of when you make egg noodles, you know, the consistency, because right now your frozen vegan butter or plant butter is going to work really, really well. And now there's a reason for this, and you're going to see in a little while. Break up the clusters. If you have any clumps, break them up. And see what that looks like. Doesn't that remind you when you make egg noodles and you got all the noodles sticking up there? Okay, so now we're going to make a little divot in the middle, and we need 3/4 almond milk. 3/4 cup almond milk. And this is the brand that we like. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's called Better Goods. Vanilla almond milk. And I'm going to put that back. Pour this right in. And now I'm going to just kind of fold it. Just kind of fold it in. Okay, it's gonna be sticky. That's okay. That's okay. Let me move these biscuits to another location. I don't get flour all over them. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of flour here and sprinkle it on the top. And I'm gonna go ahead and just pour this out. Get as much as you can. Pour it out. Put your bowl aside. All right, now here's what's the important. This is really important for the fluffiness, for the layers that you want. We aren't going to be kneading it. We're just going to be pressing it, okay? Press it down. Press, press, press. I'm going to scoot this longwise for you so you can see. We're pressing it. Okay, push it together. Press, press, press. It might stick to your gloves. Get a little bit of flour on your gloves. Don't add it directly to this, but flour on your gloves. Now, we're going to be folding this in tri-folds. And 1. And 2, good. A little more flowers on our gloves. Press, press, press. Okay. And this will gently incorporate those little pieces of butter, plant butter. Push it down. I'm going to do this about 4 times. Ready? Tri-fold. Tri-fold 1, tri-fold 2. If you want to use your fingers, that's fine. I find it easier with one of these little scoopy things. Press. Press, press, press. A little flour on the fingers. Okay. Tri-fold. I think this is our 3rd time. Swivel, press it down, Okay, almost ready to cut biscuits. Trifold, swivel. Okay, so this is the end of our folding. Fingers on the flour on the fingers. Now, down to about 3/4 an inch is a really good start. Like that. This doesn't turn out a whole lot, but it does enough. So we're going to get our biscuit cutter. And there's two things you can do here. You can, and when you do the biscuits, go straight down. Don't do a whole lot of twisting. And just kind of lift that. Gently push it out because we want that to remain nice and thick. Just lay it up against the wall so it can grow. I'm going to press out several of these. That's going to be beautiful. Put them right in there. Now, if I was going to make breadsticks, which you can, get one of your larger cupcake cutters. Because remember, we don't want to press it down. And take a couple of edges off, sort of like this. Make it more of a dippable piece. See the big one? It gives you a piece that you can, it'll raise and it'll be dippable. Or you can just open these and dip them. I tend to open these and dip them. But this is fun too. Whatever you think would be fun. Okay, now gently bring together the dough that's left over. Turn it up, press, press, press. And start cutting more so that you can use as much dough as possible. And bring that last little bit together. And we're just going to call that a biscuit, just like that. Okay. Now these are going to go into the oven. These are going to go into the oven at 450 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes. Okay. And let me see if I can get this back up. Yeah, okay. So my oven is this way. Well, it's not really an oven, it's a toaster oven. So we're going to put this in here. And we're going to set it at 450 for 15. You won't be here for that by the time they're done because my tape will run out. But we got that cooking now. So that's doing its thing, and that's what we do. That's how we make them. And when they come out, they're going to be light and fluffy. Now this one's cold. I made them last night, but still, if you open it, here, let me put the camera back down so I'm not squishing everything. If you open it, you can see it's still very soft and still in layers and just so wonderful. You can use your plant butter. You can even baste the top if you want to when they're done. Some people do, but that's it. Isn't that easy? I hope you give it a try. I hope you give it a try, and that's everything for CHINTA'S Vegan Kitchen now. No RV. And so just remember, the adage, whether therefore you eat or you drink, whatsoever you do, do to the glory of God. And that's found in 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31. It's been wonderful seeing you all again. Tune in soon. Bye. Oh, and Happy New Year, right? Bye-bye.